And have your moles checked, and the bloke to do it with is Dr. Brian Wills from MoleMedic, and he's on the phone right now. Good morning, Dr. B.
Good evening, how are you going?
I'm fantastic, and I've got to tell you, thanks for the experience the other day. I was absolutely blown away by the technology involved, and yet the ease with which you did it. It was just classically brilliant.
Some good software, isn't it?
Oh, it's amazing.
He can't stop raving about it. He said, it's really painless, it's really quick, it's not invasive, it's not like you have to have no clothes on at all. It just really, as far as time's concerned, bam, in there, out there, done.
Why is it so important, Dr. Brian Wills, to have your moles checked and to keep an eye on them?
We do have a very high incidence of melanoma in the Bay of Plenty, perhaps higher than anywhere else in New Zealand, and New Zealand and Australia are the highest incidence of melanoma in the world, so we have a lot of people getting melanoma, and we need to find them early.
It is. It's something not to be sneezed at, and the best way to do it is just to have a simple check. Is that not right?
That's right. It's important for especially those who've been exposed to a lot of sun, and that's most of us in New Zealand, to have a bit of a check of their skin and to look out for any changes in any moles.
So I'm thinking particularly labourers, because, all summer long they're sort of outdoors on roofs and all over the Bay of Plenty, and people who have outdoor jobs in general. Now tell me, how often should you get them checked? Once a year, twice a year?
I think that probably varies a bit with the sort of skin and the risk factor, how much risk you're at. But certainly people who are out in the sun need to be checked a little bit more, and as you get older, unfortunately, those things happen more often, so as you get older you need to be checked more often.
Right, Brian, very quickly, what is the procedure? Because it really is, it's very, very simple, isn't it?
Yeah, when I see people, I have a quick little chat about what the risks might be to that particular person, and then basically do a head-to-toe examination bit by bit. And you don't have to get into the altogether.
Yeah, not the middle bits. The middle bits are okay.
Don't do that, yeah. And then I look for any moles that might concern me, so that we can just look at them in more detail with the scanner. And of course, if anything is concerning the person who comes to see me, we'll scan that as well.
All right, and the SIAscan itself is absolutely painless. You don't even know it's happening. It's just, it just puts it up against your skin. It takes a photo. How far under the skin does the light sort of penetrate to take that photo, Brian?
Yeah, the photo itself is a simple photo, but after that the SIAscope is flashing light in various wavelengths into the skin, and that flashes in about 2 mils and gives you the information that the computer generates about other parts of the mole.
So Vin's a bit of a wimp at heart, and if he says that it's easy, it's simple to do, I recommend anybody go out there and do it. So if somebody wants to come get their moles checked, it's as simple as calling you?
Yeah, we're at 2 locations. We're in Fraser Street, Fraser Clinic, and we're also in the PAS Lab, Bay Radiology building in Granada Street in the Mount. And we're also available to check us out on the website, www.molemedic.co.nz.
I'm going to link that up to our website. Brian, put your phone numbers on there. Thank you so much for the check. Now, we've got 3 MoleMedic checks to give away with Dr. Brian Wills. We're going to do that next week.
All right, 5777934 is the number you need to remember when we ask you to call in. So next week we're going to give them away. If you've got a couple that you're worried about, hey, definitely worth heading along and checking it out.
Yeah, true. I've got one in the middle of my back, and I tell you what, there's no way you can check that yourself.
Yeah.
You just can't do it.
And it's one of those, especially for guys, when middle of summer, take the top off, one of those places that the sun is bound to hit too. So really important to get them checked.
Thanks for talking to us, Brian. You have a lovely long weekend. Don't forget, wrap up yourself. Okay, he's gone. Sweet. Next week, 3 to give away. They are worth $195 totally. If you don't win one, please go along and have a check for yourself. It's a good thing to do. 8:17. Here's Pink, sober, just like me. MoreFM.